Okay, I wanted to get a updated video of my 300TE 4MATIC, it's a 91. Did a few things to it. I have the European style headlights, blacked out the grille, I tinted the signal lenses. I got some 2006 C230 sport rims. The offset is 8.5 in the rear and 7.5 in the front. And I just got some different rotors on here, sawed and cross drilled, and painted the calipers. Also carbon fibered the mirrors, or the covers on the mirrors. I went ahead and just kept the regular rear rotors, and since the pads in the rotor is still pretty good, so I may put slotted ones in later. I do have it up for sale, so, but I gradually upgrade it, and then I tinted it back here, and I just blacked out the Mercedes emblems. And these, what I like about these wagons is the room, is these rear seats here, they split. You can fold either one of them down for more cargo space. And then it's got the rear passenger seats that most of the rear seats have probably been hardly sat in, since they're really good condition. I also installed some speakers back here, since I'm running 8 speakers. There's speakers in each set of the doors, and then some up in the dash. And the rear seats in really good shape. And as you can see, I carbon fibered all the wood. Oh, by the way, that's a 93-500 SL, 19-inch rims. As those 19-inch rims that were on the SL is I have on another video I had tried on this car just to see on the fitment, and carbon fiber on the, like I said, on all the wood. I carbon fibered everything in here. Did the gauge cluster. That mileage is correct, it's 230,000. But it still doesn't burn any oil, has good compression, doesn't overheat, AC still works. Everything still works, except I got to figure out why the cruise control is not working. It could be the brake lights, the brake sensor switch, even though the brake lights work, or the cruise control amp. I've had these kind of cars before, so I know what the problems are. As you can see, I carbon fibered all this. I wanted a newer stereo. I didn't like the old one. And it has all the USB and auxiliary input, has a front and a rear if I want to put a rear, and then the pre-outs if I want to do an amp. It seems to power these little 8 speakers just fine. And I got my GPS here. It does also Bluetooths my phone. I got a plugged in auxiliary. I can hear my phone through it. It has a mic through here. I can also plug in an auxiliary mic if I wanted to. There is an auxiliary microphone right here. I just got to find, there it is right there. I'd have to find the other end and then plug it in, but whatever. It also stores MP3, so if I wanted MP3 off of here, or the USB if I want to do CD, so there's more than enough sources for music. And then I took out the ashtray and then made my own plate, and then I just put the emblem there, so just to fill that gap. So that, it turned out pretty good. And this everything works here. You got your AC and you know, hazards, rear windshield wiper and washer. When I installed the lights, I took off the headlight wipers because they're designed for a different type of headlight. Plus, you know, I don't really use them. And then this is a rear light switch. You can see there. And I'm gonna check out the engine here. It's original paint. It has a little bit of fading, just in a couple areas up here on the sunroof. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's there. And then the windshield, a small little rock chip right there. I should get that sealed before it wants to creep. I put a new valve cover gasket in, so while I had it off, I went ahead and cleaned up the valve cover and painted it, and then put a little carbon fiber over the spark plug wire cover. Everything works. Like I said, the AC works, and the you know, the analog brakes, and it runs really well. And these lights, I'll show you how the lights work here. I went ahead and I just kept usually you run amber fogs, and I like the extra light, so I just kept them. There's like a little running light inside the main headlight, and then there's a fog light. It's running an H4 bulb, and then the regular headlights, I mean, is it an H4? No, it's H3. I think the H4 is the regular headlight, high and low. Even though the lenses are tinted, they're still bright for the signal lights. And that's with, this is just the regular running light. Put the regular light on. As I say, that's with the regular headlight on, and then with the fog light, so you can have extra light on the road. Sometimes people flash me because they're so bright. Yeah, I'll show you the stereo here. It actually gives you, it's I like it because you can get different displays on it as far as colors. I get a front input here from my my GPS, but I'll just go ahead to, I'll do a CD. And that's from USB CD I did before, and then this is the front auxiliary. It's a few MP3s. A few MP3s I have on the GPS. So you know, you got your GPS, and you got your music. And then, like, if I get a phone call and stuff, it'll just mute that, because of course it also has a Bluetooth for your phone, so which is pretty cool. You know, you just, if somebody calls you, you can, you don't have to bother with your phone. You can directly from your GPS, you can speak through that, and yeah, like you know, it has separate inputs. Like I said before, like I can plug in this other microphone here if I wanted to. But anyhow, I mean, there you have it. It's pretty much most of the the upgrades I did. I still want to shut that off. I still want to repair the driver's seat because that's the only one that has a few issues. It has a split here, and then on this little thing here, but of course the rest of the seats are in great condition. Also the sunroof works as well. It's you got the controls here. You got the tilt, and then it just opens up. Okay, and all but one window has the auto down. Doesn't do auto up though, but all the windows but one work. The driver's side here behind me, the motor works, but the regulator on it needs to be replaced. So I just made it so it doesn't creep down. The window stays up. And of course everything else for the mono wiper, which is kind of unique to Mercedes. And then also the I'll show you the rear wiper. Okay, that works. So everything pretty much works in here. Also got a, I hear that. The steering wheel adjusts, not tilt but telescopic, powered assist. And then you got memory seats. Of course the seats work. Even the headrest. Some cars the headrest go bad because the cable creeps out from the housing, so you gotta take it apart, fix it. Anyhow, it's a good running car despite the high mileage. The SLS does work. The 4MATIC system does work. It has a minor seep from the transfer case. It's not the actual transmission fluid from the case, but it's the hydraulic unit that powers it. It has a small seep, so it's just either you refill the hydraulic fluid periodically, maybe once a month, and or just drop the tail casing on it. Drop the drive line, the tail casing, and then seal that gasket, which I don't know. I was thinking of converting it to just rear-wheel drive and get rid of the extra weight of the front differential and axles, and so on and so forth. I really don't use, even though it snows out here, I don't really use the all-wheel drive that much because boom, right there we got the second generation 4MATIC. That car works excellent in the snow. So well, I could do some. If I hold on to this car, I might lower it a little bit. Not the price, but the suspension. So there you have it. Another look here. Overall, it's it's got scratch and nicks and dings here and there, but for a black car, it with the original paint, it shines up really well. I'm not complaining, and except for the little oxidation up here, not too bad. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching.